Alright. I thought it wasn't going to go live for a minute. I got scared. So if you're already in here, hello, hi, how are you? Give me just a few minutes to do all the sharing and all that good stuff. And we'll get started in just a few. Load faster. Alright, share. Sharesies. No, not on page. What the hell? Ah, that's why. Okay. Could not figure out why I couldn't share it, but it was because I was still under JBauerart and not Josh. What's up, Terry? How are you? Oh, I'm dying. Oh, man. That hurt. Really gotta start writing all these people down. There's a lot of people in this thing. Slowly dying. Who else do I need to tag? Good, Terry, good. It's good to see you. I'm forgetting some people. Oh. Oh. Really gotta write a list down, man. That. Yeah. Well, Terry already shared to the group, so I really don't need to do that. Alright. Thank you for all the shares and all that, Terry. I appreciate it. Can I share to the group? Hi, Kim. How are you? All right. Slowly dying. Really gotta clean this arcade. Well, not clean it. I need to get rid of paintings. That's what I really need to do. Geez, Kim, you're always somewhere doing something. You can never hang out with us. We're not the cool kids anymore. Kim's got all these responsibilities and all that stuff. It's not cool. What the hell? I feel like the redheaded stepchild, and I actually am one of those. It's not cool, bro. Oh, you can listen while you work. Well, that works. You can listen to my sexy, sultry voice. Oh, what's up, Billy? How are you? I gotta find a new art groups to share to. If you have been banned from, apparently actually sharing the artist along with the artwork is frowned upon. Well then that's a shit group, and you don't need to be sharing anything on there. Forget that. Things and stuff and all that good crap. Trying to get enough room under my desk to actually fit my feet under it. So let me know if you guys like the new view. I am currently not a fan of it. I think I actually lose some stuff in it having it this way. But let me know. Right, right. Well, technically you could share the art, but apparently you can't credit the artist. Gotta love art, people. All right. Yeah, I kind of like this view because you could see the painting more. I don't know. The other fun part is it's upside down. So let me know what you think. I made sure to have my Kitchen Killers Yeti. Which side are you going to be around from? Right. So, like right now, the camera's in front of me and down. The over the shoulder could work, but I think I might get in the way too much. Like I could see me going like this trying to do something, and you wouldn't be able to see what I'm doing because of where you're at. Also, the camera stand I'm currently using isn't the greatest. I have to rearrange the art room since I have a new Artist Weekly Update style. So, we'll see. I may go back and forth. It depends. I don't think this will work for a bigger canvas. So, mini canvases it works. I don't know. We'll see how it feels. Get the feels from some peoples and all that stuff. But it's good to see you, Billy. It's been a while, sir. Feels like forever, actually. So let me get some brushes, and then I'll start yammering about all my week. Need a very skinny brush, skinny brushes. So if you are tuning in for the first time, have never seen what shenanigans go on in here, this is the Artist Weekly Update. I am Josh of JBauerart. Hey Mia, how are you? The Artist Weekly Update, it's now the Artist Weekly Update with a side of live painting. And I pop in, everyone's out tonight, very where you... Oh, gotcha. Wow, did everybody run away? I didn't know you could have time by yourself over there, sir. But I hop on here every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. every Thursday. I live paint, work on a painting of whatever I'm in the mood for. This week it is finishing up the Shining painting that I started last week. And I chat about my week, what's going on, what's happening, things I'm getting into, pieces I'm working on, shenanigans that I am up to, and all that fun stuff. And also talk about future things, toss some ideas around. Hey, Andy, how are you? Good to see you, sir. So, yeah, this is Artist Weekly Update number 68, and it is October 24th, 2019. It is actually the day before Kayla and I's 5-year wedding anniversary. So, happy early anniversary to the bunny. All right, these walls are just going to get totally made up. This is a mini canvas. We're not going for full detail here. If you are liking my artwork and would like to purchase a painting, print, mini canvas, mini print, anything good like that, head over to JBauerartShop.com. You can purchase everything there. If you are looking for something to buy but can't find it on there because I get lazy and sidetracked a bunch of times and can't keep up to date with all the new pieces that I make, you know what the next one is? I do not know what the next one is. But if you can't find whatever you're looking for, please shoot me a message on any social media and I will help you find it and let you know if I still have it or not. I'll thank you very much, Mia. Awesome show Wednesday night, by the way, Mia. It was, I had the chance to actually tune in, and it was a very good show. You guys did really well, very funny. And your segment was very creepy, but awesome at the same time. So, yes, number 69. And it'll be Halloween. Actually, so the next Artist Weekly Update is going to be on Halloween night, and it's actually going to be the 1-year anniversary of me live painting. I did my very first live painting with the Kitchen Killers 1 year ago last Halloween. and it came out very well. So it'd be kind of cool to um, uh, kind of do like celebrate an anniversary thing with you guys. I may make it a special one. I may make it a little bit longer. I don't know. Maybe we'll do like a Q&A, take some questions beforehand, and hopefully have a lot of fun. But that is next week. This is this week. Sidetrack. Um, if you would like to book me for live painting, or would like to book me to actually bring out the JBauerart Batmobile to your event, your location, your shindig, hootenanny, whatever you got going on, please email me at jbauerart at gmail.com. And I'm booking stuff for 2020. So shoot me an email or a message and we'll get you booked. I can come and live paint and bring the car and all that good stuff. So please contact me. I'd love to get to some new places, new locations, and all that good stuff. So if you're wondering, there's too much crap on this wallpaper, so I'm trying to get a little bit of the wallpaper on there. I don't know if it's looking well. But here we go. So the first up is the review of the last week. It has been a very busy week for me. If you guys have been paying attention to all my social media stuff, this whole week has been a big focus on the JBauerart Batmobile. I turned my 2020 Kia Soul into my own version of of a Batmobile, Batman car, whatever you want to call it. Thank you, Andy. And it came out amazing. So Friday night, I got off work. I took the car to the car wash to get a nice good wash, a nice good wash on the outside of it, and vacuumed the inside and and detailed the entire thing. Took me a couple hours to get it all done, but I wanted to get it all nice and cleaned and ready to go. And then I also put in all the inside stuff to the car on Friday night. I put in the floor mats. I put I have little rubber things that go at the bottom of the cup holders that are a big Batman logo. I put on the what's the little air things, the air caps or whatever, you tire caps for the air. I have Batman ones of those now too. So yeah, it was that was my Friday night. Did a lot of that work. Made sure everything was ready for Saturday. Saturday I got up bright and early in the morning, and I met up with my buddy Sammy at my day job location at our shop. My boss was kind enough to allow us to bring my car into there and use the shop on a Saturday. Thank God I actually did that because I did not know a tropical storm was rolling through. It was, holy crap, there was a lot of rain on Saturday and it was very loud outside. But we got there. I got there a little bit before Sammy, and I ended up drying the car off because you have to dry the car off, make sure it's completely dry, ready to go, and then you also have to clean the thing. It was already washed, but you have to clean it even more and make sure it's ready to go to put on this vinyl. So we got in there about 8. We worked until about a little before noon. In that 4 hours or so, we got the whole one side of the car done completely. We got the vinyl on there, cleaned up, ready to go. And then we had that all done, and then we also put on the driver side vinyl, and that was all laid on there. But then we had to go back. We decided to break for lunch, go grab some lunch and take a little bit of a break because it's a lot of work to do that stuff. So went to lunch, came back, finished the driver side, and then we went and designed the hood real quick. Took apart one of the side panels and did the hood. Took out a lot of the messy stuff from it, added a couple hidden stuff, and designed that and put that on the hood. And then Sammy was also kind enough to give me a hand with. I needed to put the lights on the sides of the doors of the driver and passenger door. So when the door opens now, it illuminates a big Batman logo. And if you have not seen it, please check out my social media, Instagram, Facebook, JBauerart at all those. And you can see me opening the door. The Instagram story was really cool because I actually had the music timed out just right, totally by accident. But opened the door and it illuminates right when the Batman song kicks up. So that was cool. No, it's not something I do normally at my job, Kim. Kim asked if applying vinyl onto cars is my normal thing. I do know how to do it, and I do it to a certain extent, but the amount of vinyl and the way we were doing it this round is a little bit more professional than what I do. I do a little bit smaller stuff that's a little bit easier, and then if it's anything harder, we have a company that helps out with us. Um, but yeah, I mess with it once in a while, every so often, and I really don't like it. Actually, it's not fun, and it's a whole lot of stuff you can mess up very easily. That is why I asked Sammy to give me a hand. Well, actually, he offered. He was kind enough to say, "Oh," because he loved the idea, and he's like, "Oh, I'd love to help you." So yeah, that was really cool, and it was really nice too, because Sammy and I used to work together at the place that I work at. He was actually he helped train me on all of the stuff I know how to do in signs. He's trained me a lot and taught me the business and all that. And he and I are really good friends. He is actually the gentleman that performed our ceremony when Kayla and I got married. And we don't get to chat so much now because he, works at a different company. So it was nice to get together and catch up on like a year's worth of stuff, and it was really cool. If I end up with that Mustang we're looking at, we can definitely talk. We'll have to see how much stuff you want to do to it, but we may be able to help you out. But yeah, we can definitely talk. My next car. Oh, you want a Mustang, Bunny? So yeah, we spent the Saturday. We worked from 8 a.m. to about 4ish, with getting everything done and doing all that stuff. It came out amazing. Like we finished the one side, and we kind of caught ourselves a couple times here and there, just standing next to the finished side of the car, just going, "Damn, that looks really good." um, Hold on, I'm looking for yellow. Almost gave me a heart attack. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Um, so yeah, it was good time all in all. It went really fast. We really didn't have to recut anything. Sammy was actually worried that I would mess something up or something would go wrong, where we no vinyl on my neck. Gotcha. Um, but yeah, we had a really great time. It was nice to have lunch with him and just catch up, and it was a really nice time getting a job done and catching up with an old friend. And the car just looked amazing. It was so fun to thank you, Mama Humphrey. It was so fun to drive down the road the first time. I made sure to go down 434, one of the main roads in my area, to show off the car. I've been seeing people like it catch its eyes. I've had some compliments here and there. It blew up on social media, so I appreciate all that. That was awesome of you guys. Thank you very much. So that was Saturday. Came home, and I think I relaxed the rest of the day, if I remember correctly. It was a lot of work doing all that vinyl, so I took the rest of the day and just chilled out a little bit. I think we watched some movies or something. I don't even remember. I really got to start writing down my weekdays between Artist Weekly updates because I don't remember anything. um, but yeah, so we excuse me. Sunday we got up in the morning and kind of been doing this breakfast thing with Monster the last few Sundays. We get up and go and enjoy breakfast with her. and have a nice time. Oh, thank you, Mama Humphrey. I really appreciate it. We go in and go grab some breakfast at Kiki's, maybe do a little bit of running around if we need to, and then come home and finish, do the rest of our day. But it's been, um, it's nice because, we all live together, but, we don't see each other that much. I'm always in the art cave doing something. Bunny is, doing her thing and all that stuff. So, it's nice to go out and grab some breakfast and sit down and actually chat. Because even when we chat at dinner, it's we got to get dinner done so we can clean, so we can walk the dogs and yada yada yada. So yeah, Sunday we went and did some running around and all that good stuff. I guess the girls were watching people pass, and Monster said that I've almost made a few people crash while they're trying to check out the car. So that was funny. Sunday I came home after we went and did the breakfast, and I was editing videos all day Sunday. If you guys missed the announcement, I am actually part of the, what is it called? The Hanging with Web Show Web TV Network. um, but I am part of the Hanging with Web Show Web TV Network on YouTube. Garrett and I chatted when we were at Fandom Kissimmee together, and he offered me the chance to bring my time-lapse videos over to their channel. Their channel has 10,000 subscribers and growing right now, and he has decided to share the love with some of his favorite creators and video people, and I got to be one of those people. So you can now catch my time-lapse videos instead of them being on my main page. You can still find them on my YouTube channel, but if you head over to the Hanging with Web Show YouTube channel, you will get them there first. They will debut every Tuesday at noon, and if you're in the Pacific time zone, it's 9 a.m. for you guys. And I have already 5 videos, 5 weeks worth of videos already lined up. So, and before I get into those, you can catch all kinds of awesome people a part of the Hanging with Web Show Web TV Network. The awesome group of the Main Event with Kevin and Mia are on there. Their shows drop. I can't remember their dates, but you can also get Dr. Orlando. You get the Hanging with Web Show interviews. Who else is on there? I feel like I'm missing somebody. The cartoon stuff with Mark B. Lee. Sorry, I can't remember the proper name for it at the moment. But there is tons of creators. We're adding new, and I'm already coming up with ideas and things like that to try to build up the network more. I want to do crossover videos and episodes with, JBauerart and the Main Event with Kevin and Mia doing something together. This person and this person. So there's lots of ideas already happening. Garrett and I are going to have a meeting in myself, Bunny, and Hanging with Web Show are going to have a meeting in December to plan out stuff with that for 2020 and some other things that we want to try to get moving and grooving. Thank you, Mia. So yeah, it's very cool. I'm very honored. The first video actually dropped this past Tuesday at noon. It was since it's Halloween, I dropped the very first Saturdays at 6 p.m. for Kevin and Mia. Thank you, Mia. So if you the first video that dropped this past Tuesday, my debut episode on their network was the Witch Fairy. Hey Kevin, how are you? I was just talking horrible things about you. So the Witch Fairy was the very first one. I figured since it was Halloween and getting into that time, I didn't want to miss that chance to show those off. So yeah, within the first 24 hours, I had over 100 views. Thank you, Kevin. I appreciate it. So I had over 100 views on their channel. I will be honest with you, just a little bit, Kevin, just a little bit. I'll be honest with you guys. I have not gotten over 10 views on one of my videos in months. It was actually getting like so low, and like nobody was paying attention to it, that I was actually going to stop doing them. It was kind of sitting there and editing videos and spending a whole day editing videos for nobody to watch was getting kind of old, and I could be doing better things with my life. As you can tell, I don't like wasting my time. But yeah, now that I've got the network, the HWWS Web TV network to be a part of, and I already know, I can get a decent amount of views, and it's, people are actually paying attention. It was great, very awesome, and I'm very happy to be a part of the network, and I want to make it grow. I want to add more things. I want to try to figure out if I can do something else to add to it. I have no idea, but it's gotten me very excited for the new year, and to do different things with them. So yeah, that will be growing more within the new year. And yeah, catch a new episode every Tuesday at noon, because I wanted to keep hashtag YouTube Tuesdays a thing. So, and then upcoming episodes, if there's a certain painting, a certain vehicle that you may be waiting for to make a debut, I'm going to give you the list right now. As of right now, you could do anything you want. Oh, Mia just asked what I am painting this evening. I am actually painting a mini canvas that I started during last week's show. It is a scene from The Shining. It was actually Terry's idea to do this painting, and I am trying to make it work the best I can. It's it's an interesting painting. But so let's see. This coming Tuesday, the Vampire Fairy featuring Amelia as the fairy will drop next Tuesday. The first Tuesday in November, 11/5, the time lapse video of the hashtag JBauerart mobile will drop, so you guys can get a pretty good look at all the stuff that I've done with the car. Some of the stuff's going to be missing that I just recently added this week because I wanted to make the video way too fast. If I have time, I'll try to tweak the video a little bit and re-upload it, but yeah, I'm lazy. But that will drop. So it's all right, Terry. It's good trying new things. I wanted to see if I could do it in a mini canvas. Hopefully, it looks good when I'm done with it. I doubt it, but whatever. But I will ask you all a favor. I hope you watch and share every video of mine. I would greatly appreciate it. But when the Batman car video drops on 11/5, please share the hell out of it. I think it could go really viral, and I could see it becoming a big deal, and I want everybody to share the hell out of it. So please, as soon as that one drops on November 5th, please do me a favor and share that thing, because it's getting a lot of attention, and I think it could get even more, and it could help me a lot with, getting into more conventions and events and stuff like that. Put it in shows. So, and then 11/12, the Courage the Cowardly Dog painting will drop. On November 19th, the South Park painting will drop that I did with Funny to Informing. And then on 11/26, the rose painting that I did, that was like the American flag rose that my mother-in-law ended up buying, that'll drop on 11/26. So please go hit the subscribe button. You can even catch it. You won't get a notification, but if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I have a special playlist that brings in those videos right to there, so you can catch it through there. So yeah, that was Sunday. Sunday and Monday was Sunday was editing all of them and getting all the music and all the cuts and all that stuff into there. And then Monday I came home and did laundry and typed out all the info and all that stuff and added all the special stuff to it on YouTube. So then Monday I was adding more and tweaking and redesigning some stuff for the JBauerart mobile. You guys have seen some of it. I actually just added a bunch of new stuff tonight. But so I think yesterday or Tuesday, I added the stuff in the doors where it's the 4 different Batman logos with the splatter inside the doors, and then the little bit of splatter and bats on the back corners, and then what else? And then the hashtag JBauerart Batmobile. I made sure to put the hashtag on the car to try to get some branding going and get the hashtag going. So if you do any sharing, any of that with the Batman car, please use hashtag JBauerart because it's creating. There's even a folder for it on Instagram and all that good stuff, and it'll help people find more of my art and everything. I lost paint. So yeah, let's see what else did I do. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday was adding to the car and messing with that. Tonight I actually added the Nana Nana Batman to the back of the car. I made it a little bit smaller, actually put it under the Kia symbol, and I think it looks really good. Thank you, Mia. So I added that to the bottom of the car. And then inside my car, I had the yellow vinyl on the doors. I added a little bit more to try to make it even look more Batmobile. And I took pictures of this. I'll post them tomorrow. But I have a big display screen in the car for my radio and everything. Under that, I put 2 small yellow Batman logos of the 1989 logo. And then on where my shifter is for the car, there's actually buttons on each side. There's 2 big buttons, one on each side, 2 small ones, one on each side. And I'm poor, so I couldn't afford the fancy one. So 3 of those buttons don't actually do anything. They're just hard plastic. Well, I have a Batmobile. So, did I bring them in here? Did I? I did. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'll try to show them to you. Here we go. So I cut more yellow vinyl, and I added like Batmobile buttons to it. So I put an ejector seat because I think that would be in Batman's car, and also it's a running joke between Bunny and I because she likes to talk a lot of shit when we're driving, and ever since I watched Fast and the Furious 2 or Too Fast, Too Furious, and they had those ejector ones, I always made fun that I was going to add an ejector seat into the car. Then this one is like an oil slick kind of thing. And then you have turbo, like fast speed or afterburners or something. So I added all those to the car. It's not functioning yet. Give it time, Bunny. Give it time. So yeah, it's really cool. I think it brings the center of the car out to the rest of the car, and I am very happy with it. So I will post pictures of those tomorrow. And yeah, thank you guys so much for the love for the car. And it has been. I originally bought the car and came up with the idea in July. So it's been many months of work in progress. Kind of got stalemated because I was doing too much with different things. Ended up finding like the perfect time to finally work on it, and it is now a reality. So thank you guys for all the kind words and all that. That would have been awesome. I have one more button left on the steering wheel, Kevin. So I'll try to put it to there. Maybe that'll work. But yeah, it's I am so happy with the car. I actually was kind of warring with myself because I'm gonna be 32 in December, and I'm like, really, I'm gonna turn my car into a freaking Batmobile. But yeah, I did it, and I am very happy with it. No regrets. I think it looks amazing, and I hope it brings. Uh, very true, very true. Um, I'm really hoping it brings some more attention to myself, my artwork, and helps get our group more attention. I've already told Garrett that I will, if he wants to use it to try to um, get us into a convention. We can bring live painting, we can bring the interviews, we can bring freaking Batmobile, we can bring it all. So as of right now, the first time out will be Sci-Fi Barto 2020. Um, I may try to put it into the car show because I think they give awards for the car show. But I won't be able to sit down and have the car in the actual car show spot, so I don't know how that works. I got to get with Sci-Fi Sean about that one. But the car will at least be with us because it's our main thing of transportation, number one. And I'm hoping to have it on full display in front or near the stage two, because we are taking over stage two again for Sci-Fi Barto 2020, hanging with Web Show, myself, Kitchen Killers, and whoever else we can wrangle around over there. See if Landon's free that day again. He needs to come out and do his thing out there. So yeah, and then last night I actually got done and got done with dinner, done with walking dogs, done with everything like super early, and I had zero energy to do anything. I was so mad. I just kind of lost steam. I think it's maybe my head's a little like 1 foot into the what do you call it? 1 foot into vacation mode already or something. Yeah, 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 yeah. So Bunny keeps talking about having her car done. Bunny has a, I don't know what year, but it's she'll tell me what year here soon. But it's a Volkswagen Beetle, and she now wants me to turn her car into a Joker car. So they kind of go together. Um, and I've already come up with a little bit of ideas of how I want to do it. She does not want it like crazy Joker, she doesn't want it as like holy crap, a lot of stuff is mine. So I got to keep it a little bit more to the subtle, which I don't know if I can do that, but we'll try. But I've already got ideas. I want to turn the. She has two big logos of the Volkswagen logo. It's like a very perfect circle. I want to try to turn those into looking like little bombs. Put like a little thing on it, and then we're gonna put a big Joker smile on the hood, and then yeah, it should be really cool. Oh, what's up, GW? How are you? We were just talking about you, sir. But yeah, Wednesday night. Oh shit. Ugh. 2009 convertible. Yes. So last night I got the energy just a little bit to work on one of the fairy canvases, and I actually drew up. Oh, here's the other fun part: is trying to show this off now. You can just see boobs. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna set you guys over here for a second. And yay! So this is the beer / Oktoberfest fairy. I actually I'm working with a model on Instagram, a new model that I've met through Instagram, and she has the perfect Beertoberfest outfit and beer glasses. So her wings are actually, I'm going to try to make them look like beer. So all this floofiness up here is going to be the foam of the beer up top, kind of spilling down a little bit. You'll have the white line here, and then the rest will be beer flowing down. I'm going to try to make her outfit like a white and goldish color to match the beer and kind of flow it all in together. And then I've even tried to design the beer is actually going to be fairy beer. And right now I'm calling it fairy dust. If you guys have a better name for fairy beer, please let me know. But that's what I come up with now, and there's going to be some wings on it. Hey, Sage, how are you? Boobs and Steins. Yes. So yeah, I drew her up last night, and pretty happy with it. Trying to add a little bit more to it. I always try to make each fairy a little bit unique. So there's more to come. Um, the pumpkin fairy and scarecrow fairy are on canvas a bit, but they're still a work in progress in drawings. So I will show those off. Excuse me, soon. Oh, there we go. Hey Jen, how are you? Playboy fairy would be funny. I like that. Now the problem is, do I get sued? I guess it would be the same as doing like Marvel stuff and everything. So whatever. So yeah, that was the review. We still got 22 minutes. Man, I am never gonna finish this canvas. Oh, and for the most part, I did a little. Sorry, Mia. Um, I did a little poll at the end of last week's show, um, wanting to know if like I'm doing a mini canvas, if you guys want me to hold off and wait until the next Artist Weekly update to actually finish it and all that stuff. You guys said yes to wait for the next show and finish it then. I know. See, here's my thing. So I will be finishing most mini canvases the following week so you guys can see the whole process. And then I don't have to draw up a new one later. Hey, Dina, how are you? Instead of Playboy Bunnies, we got J-Boy Fairies. Oh, jeez. So Garrett keeps saying that we need a JBauerart fairy calendar, which sounds like an amazing idea. Awesome. I would love to do a calendar. I have plenty of fairies to do a calendar now. My thing is, most people don't even buy my normal artwork, and I don't have a whole lot of people buying stuff. So I'm a little gun shy to go and pull the trigger on a freaking fairy calendar when people don't buy like normal prints and stuff like that. So I don't know if people are interested and would actually purchase a fairy calendar. Please let me know. I will take everything in consideration. I would love to do it. I have plenty. I have over 14 right now. I think I would just need to do a couple of holiday ones to make it a reality. But if I get enough people wanting one, I will try to make it a reality next year so you can have it for 2021. So, yeah, that was the week in review. On to what is coming up this week. I am actually going on vacation tomorrow. Like I said earlier in the show, it is Bunny and I's 5-year wedding anniversary. We got married 5 years ago tomorrow, and we've actually been together a total of 13 years and known each other in the 15, 16 range. So we've been together quite a while. But yeah, we were celebrating our 5-year. Bunny ended up finding a cool resort deal over in Orlando by SeaWorld. And we are going to go there and stay there for 3 nights and a few days. And kind of just get away from everything. Relax. Try to get away from all of our stuff. You could sell a calendar on Amazon. Yeah, I definitely could. We could definitely look into it. I just need to know, here's my thing. I made shirts, and everybody wanted a shirt. Everybody's like, oh, I'll buy the shirt, I'll buy the shirt, I'll buy the shirt. And 3 people pre-ordered the shirt. Now, a couple other people were, they have them on hold and blah, blah, blah. And eventually I may get some money for the other shirts. But my stuff just does not sell. I'm not kidding you when I say my stuff does not sell that often. So I'm just very gun shy of trying to come up with a calendar and get them made and blah blah blah. Maybe I'll talk to Bree, Miss Bree, and see how much it was to actually do her calendars for the bombshells, and see if it's an affordable option, and then sell them. I don't know. Funny note: present for the 5th year of marriage is wood. Yeah. So yeah, back to the weekend. Kayla and I are gonna go off for the weekend and kind of just chill out. The room's really nice. It's almost like in a little apartment. There's a bunch of hot tubs and all that stuff. There's hot tubs and all kinds of stuff to do over there, pools and all that good stuff. So yeah, we are going to be going on a little vacation. I will probably I'm going to try not to be on the phone as much. I'm going to try to at least keep my regular posting up, but it may be died down. We're going to try to enjoy our time and kind of get away from everything and relax, because right after this weekend is done, it is going to get very busy for myself. November to mid-December is going to be a crazy bunch of weekends all in a row. So yeah, this is kind of like a getaway slash break slash you know anniversary thing. So that is this weekend. I think Bunny and I may try to head over to and go see Maleficent sometime this weekend, and then go and go to Mount Dora maybe on Saturday, and kind of just wing the whole weekend. We don't have much planned. We're not like, okay, we have to do this, we have to do this, we have to do this. We're just winging it. So we will see what happens. But I'll be back from vacation on Tuesday. I head back to work on Tuesday. So if it's a little quiet on my end, that is why. And then once I get back from vacation, next Saturday, where did it go? Yeah, next Saturday I'm going to be working with. I have to double check with him and make sure everything's still going on, because I haven't heard from him for a little bit. But I am working with Happy Trails Animal Rescue. I will be live painting at their art gala slash event. So I'm gonna live paint something with dog influence, because their main thing is teaching and rehoming dogs. So that will be really cool. I'm gonna be there. Bunny and Monster are coming with me because they love supporting dogs, and we have 3 rescue dogs ourselves. So yeah, this is gonna be really cool. It's a new group, new business I'm working with, so I'm very excited about that. Hopefully, get to meet some good people, get the name out there some more, get some things moving. I actually had an idea while I was working, I think, of the painting that I want to do. Because my main idea is doing like a dog paw. I don't want to paint a dog because I've never painted one before, and that is not the time to experiment. So I want to do a dog paw, and my original, or the newest idea I've had, was taking a long canvas, one of the 36-inch long ones, and doing several dog paws, like 3 or 4 of them, real big. And the inside of the paw is going to be a American flag of somehow, but the outside is going to be white. So it's going to be like a trippy kind of thing. It looks really cool in my head. I'm hoping it's doable, and I'm kind of rolling around with a little bit more ideas just in case, because I don't know how well that one will come out. So yeah, that will be next Saturday. If I can, I'm going to live stream. The only thing is I want to make sure I can talk and have conversations with people that are around me. So I need to focus on that a little bit more. At the very least, I will make sure to to record it, of course, so you can catch it on the Hanging with Web show web TV network down the road. and one of my YouTube Tuesday live or YouTube Tuesday videos that drop every Tuesday at noon on the Hanging with Web Show YouTube channel. So that will be November 2nd. And then I think I get a little bit of a break, but I'm actually going to be doing a lot of artwork. I have to get ready for the weekend of the 22nd and 23rd. It's going to be a very busy weekend for me. I have the Kitchen Killers coming and crashing my kitchen on the 22nd. And then I have Bad at Business Beer Fest with Tom and Dan on the very next day on the 23rd over in Sanford, Florida. So I will be live painting for both. So that shall be fun. I have not a whole lot of idea what I'm doing with either. So we'll find out what I'm doing. Of course, we'll be live streaming the Kitchen Killers show, but I will make sure to try to have my camera out too so I can record and have that for a time-lapse video later. And then I will, I don't know how Sanford is with my phone with live streaming, but I will try to live stream a little bit at the Bad at Business Beer Fest so you can kind of see what that's going on. Tom and Dan put on this free beer fest, and hundreds of different breweries, local breweries, come out and hang out and give out free samples to anybody that comes out. Mostly it's Tom and Dan fans. There's also a lot of people come out and record their podcasts. There's food trucks. There's live music. There's all kinds of stuff. I have gone the last couple years now and hung out and did my thing. And this year I actually get to come out there and live paint. The awesome Tony Palmiotti is hooking me up and giving me a booth spot. And I got to get with one. I keep forgetting. I think I'm going to... I've been thinking about doing the painting for charity and raffling it off. So I got to talk to Juan over at Yellow Brick Road, who's one of my favorite, favorite charities to work with, and they're a big Tom and Dan charity. That's actually who we do the celebrity foot golf tournament in January for. So I'm going to see if he'd be down for me doing the auctioning off the paint or raffling off the painting for that. So that is all. That's coming in down the pipeline, and then I do the 19th. I think 15th, 19th. The Friday before the 22nd. That's my kickoff to 4 weeks in a row with working with the Kitchen Killers. We go somebody's house, my house, Mama Floyd's, and then end it at Deuce with Happy Hour in Johnny and Deuce's house for like a Christmas special or some sort. I have no idea. So that is all coming down the pipeline through the end of the year. I am very excited for all that. And then I am meeting with Hanging with Web Show and towards the beginning of December. We're going to chat and discuss ideas for the new year. I already told Dennis that I would like to, or not Dennis, I already told Garrett that I would like to work with them more in the new year. I would like to at least get once a month where we are teaming up and doing a show. If it's at a convention, if it's at one of the local businesses that we are affiliated with, wherever we can go and do our thing, I would like to do it more. I really enjoy being a co-host on the show when I get to hang out with them. I have a really good time. So we will. Kitchen Killers will be at an event this Saturday, Sunday. I can't remember. But yeah. So really want to get with Dennis and come up with some ideas and things to go on. I'd like to work with Lupo, Dr. Orlando more. I had an amazing time just sitting and BSing with him during the shows when we were at Phantasm Orlando. Some of these names are just too close alike. So yeah, Um, I'm really excited with the new car and getting into 2020. I think with the new car and live painting, hopefully will get myself and the people around me into new events. Hopefully get yes, Sunday Wolfstock 19. That sounds really cool. I hope they have a good time down there. Um, but yeah, we got I got a lot of I got a lot of spunk to me for the new year, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what all we can get into. I mean, myself hanging with Web Show, Kitchen Killers, Kevin and Mia, Landon, um, whoever else wants to work with me. Um, so we'll see. It's going to be really exciting. What else is coming up? What else? What else? What else? Oh, so I've been tinkering around with the idea. I usually do some kind of Black Friday sale, Black Friday deals, or something to that nature. Um, I usually only do them the weekend of Black Friday. I've been thinking about doing a little bit more and actually doing Black Friday deals all through the month of November, and maybe doing a different deal every week. So one week you would get so much off paintings, another week you would get so much off of uh, prints, or buy one get two free, or something like that. So I'm gonna be rolling around with that in my head a little bit this weekend while we're out and about, because I can never stop working, and we'll see what's going on. So if there's a piece, a print of something that you've been wanting, I would say hold tight and wait to see what deals come through um, during the month of November. So, does this look as horrible as I think it does? Because it feels like it looks very bad. This is part of the problem too, is trying to talk and do the paintings at the same time. You can, and you will stop working this weekend. You can't stop my brain, woman. I gotta try to make the monies. Have you even packed, or are you just sitting there? That's my question. Because I still have to pack, and I know you weren't packed before we left, or before I started. I want to bet. Oh, she's getting spunky over there. So yeah, keep an eye out for those deals, things going on. If you have any ideas for sales that you would like to see, let me know. Still working on it. um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna bring back the mystery bundles where you pay the price of like a 1 to 2 prints maybe, and you get 5 to 6 regular size prints and some mini prints, all random. You don't know what you're gonna get. Some are retiring ones, some are brand new ones. It's a gamble, and it should be really cool. So if you're looking into getting any of that stuff, wait for November. I bet she'll still be done for you. Yeah, probably. Actually, she takes forever to pack. She takes forever, and she wants to take everything with her. What else is going on? I think that's about it. What about flea markets and selling your paintings there? I like flea markets and going to them and like being a seller there. Um, but I don't like, honestly, I don't like selling anymore. It's really annoying to sell my stuff. I'm tired of trying to do it. Um, I more want to get like paid or gigs to go and live paint. That's really what I'd be pushing more. Um, but I don't know. Flea markets around here are kind of weird, and with those, people are looking for even more deals than what they do at conventions. Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't let Bunny pack for me. She'll bring goofy outfits. If anybody actually wants to buy this thing, I will be amazed. I do not like this painting. Oh, what time is it? Oh, I still got done in the hour. But I actually want to finish this painting because I want to do a new painting next week. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask because I ran out of stuff to talk about. That is the Artist Weekly update. That's all the updating I have currently. No, Bunny is definitely not good at winging. Yes, yes, yes. I actually bought 2 new black hats last weekend, Jen. So, the 2 that I wear every day, that I switch out every day. Oh, excuse me, sorry. They're actually getting really dingy and kind of gross looking, so I bought 2 new ones to replace them. Why did you decide to paint a scene from The Shining? Because I listened to Terry. I wanted to do. I actually I put it to a poll on the JBauerart fan group page, and because I didn't really, I wanted to do something Halloween spooky themed, but I really couldn't come up with any ideas myself. So I tossed up a couple ideas in a poll and let everybody. I let everybody choose for me, and they chose this scene from The Shining, or they chose this scene, and this is this, or chose The Shining, and this is the scene Terry said I should do, and yeah, I think this would have been better, a lot bigger, possibly. Uh, you did miss the poll. My polls are random. I don't have scheduled random polls. I don't have scheduled polls like the Kitchen Killers. I just toss them up randomly. So you gotta make sure you keep an eye out on the JBauerart group page. That's the only way you can be a part of the polls and vote and participate is if you're in the group page. I do not share them anywhere else. It is one of the perks of being in the group page. You know, there's just certain paintings where I want to light them on fire, and this is one of them. See, when you guys watch these ones, or watch, where I'm by myself and live painting, you get to hear all the crappy stuff I say while I'm painting. Usually that's only for Bunny, but yeah, if you guys could hear some of the stuff I'm saying to the canvas while I'm doing the Kitchen Killers show, oh yeah. There's been a few times where I'm like, you effing piece of F, you god, man. So yeah. And it's starting to rain. Trying to. There we go. There we go. That's what I need to do. Got it. But yeah, let's see. So painting ideas I've been having, because I have to come up with 3 canvases to paint with the Kitchen Killers for 4, or did I say 4 or 3? 4 canvases I need to come up with painting with the Kitchen Killers. So the first one I'm thinking about doing is Mega Man, close-up shot of like kind of his face and the gun. I've had that stuck in my head for a little bit. I don't know what we are doing, and I don't know what to pick. Take one nice outfit, Bunny. So in case we want to go to a slightly nicer dinner. Take probably something that's not too warm for Saturday, so we can go to Mount Dora and walk around. So we'll be outside a lot then. Tomorrow it should probably be shirts and shorts, and then bring a hoodie. So yeah. Does that help at all? But yeah, so it's going to be, I want to do Mega Man, and then I want to do the one at my house. I don't think I have an idea for that the one at Mama Floyd's, I actually plan on, I'm going to try to sand down this blue skateboard that I have. And I want to do a white tree on blue background. So that will be coming up. And then the one at Deuces, I think, is going to be the landscape version of a cool version of Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack and Sally at the top of the curly hair. Maybe when it's snowing. I'm still working on ideas for that, but that will be coming up. A Slinky hat. No Slinky hat. So yeah, those are coming up. Hopefully within the next couple weeks I'll have some more fairies to show off to you. I have a commission painting that I need to knock out before mid-November for my brother, one of his friends. So I need to knock that out. And yeah. Have you ever done Megamind, Jay? No, I have not done Megamind. That'd be cool to do. I love that movie. It's a good movie. May have to do that one down the road. White. But yeah, I got lots of fairies that I want to work on next year. Fairies are going to be a big thing. Live painting and trying to get the JBauerart Batmobile to places. So yeah, so a few people ask, how they can help me get art stuff going and how they can help when they can't buy stuff. The main thing would be share my posts, especially if it's the live painting videos, or when I'm trying to sell one of the paintings. Just hit that share button. Share it. Put a little blurb to it. Don't just share it. Put a little blurb. Hey, this artist is really awesome. He does great paintings. He's able to breathe well. I don't know. Whatever you want to put in. But, actually put a little bit of words into it, because that helps, because it actually shows that you care. You're just not randomly sharing it. That's a big thing. But yeah, sharing a lot, especially when we get into the November and I'm doing all those sales and stuff. Sharing would really help. And yeah, sharing is caring. There you go. So yeah, I got that going on. And then I don't know. I'm tired. I don't even want to pack. I want to go sleep. I keep forgetting I don't have to work tomorrow. That's goddamn amazing. It's been a little while since my last little vacation, so it's nice to have one. This, when I finish this tonight, because that is what I'm doing, we are finishing this painting, so we'll see how much longer it takes. So bear with me, guys. We're finishing this. When I finish this painting, this is actually going to be painting number 91 of 2019. My new goal right now is to hit 100 before the end of the year. I think I will be really damn close. I may have to toss a random mini canvas in there or something to hit that number 100. We will see. But yeah, this will be number 91. If you guys are watching this and want to find something cool to watch on Wednesday nights, please tune in to The Main Event with Kevin and Mia. They are a couple that have created their own Facebook Live show. I don't even know what to call it. It's a very interesting show. You never know what they're going to talk about when you hop in. One of my friends actually popped in. She never said a word, but she popped in during Mia's segment this week with the all the killers and all that stuff. She popped in and didn't say a word, so I don't know if she got freaked out and ran away. But please tune in to The Main Event with Kevin and Mia every Wednesday night at 8 o'clock. You never know what they're going to be chatting about. I hope to do some more stuff with them in the new year in 2020 and try to do some more crossover stuff with them and everybody else that's part of the Hanging with Web show YouTube channel. I think crossover events will really help. You know, the CW does it all the time, so why not us? um, Tune in almost every day to Kitchen Killers. Just follow them on Facebook. They have a show almost every day. They got the weekly wrap up on Monday nights at 7:05. They've got the You Pick 2 on Wednesday nights at 7:05, and then their main Friday show every Friday night at 9:05 live on their Facebook page. I'm sure I'll be doing some stuff with them in the new year as well. Gotta catch up with the guys. I haven't talked to them too much. We've all been kind of busy, so catch up with them when I see them later in November. And yeah, convention wise, I have no idea what I'm doing next year. The only one that is like any kind of officially booked is what the hell is it called? Sci-Fi Bartow. I will be teaming up with Hanging with Web Show and Kitchen Killers and well, mostly Hanging with Web Show to run stage 2. So I'll be live painting and being guest host and all that stuff. I am not getting a booth, so I'm not bringing out as much artwork as I normally do. Hey, Michelle, how are you? Are you officially in Florida, Michelle? Panic packing? I thought you were already flying today. Panic packing. That's a fun thing to say. Panic packing. What are you doing? I'm panic packing. Ah, shit. Well, there's a painting. Is it good? I don't know. Is it bad? Probably. Anybody want to buy it? $20. Oh, God. 11 p.m. Oh, so you won't get here until like what? 1 a.m. here? 2 a.m.? That's very terrible. But yeah, hopefully we'll be able to catch up with you tomorrow, Michelle. You gotta let me know what's going on. We'll be up and going sometime in the morning tomorrow, so let me know. Oh my God, that is terrible. So you are not going to be up and going anytime when we're up and going. So hopefully we can meet up sometime this weekend. 4-hour flight from Utah? Damn, I didn't know it was that far. That's only 2 hours for 2.5 hours to go to Ohio where we live, or used to live, but excuse me. That is cray cray. I think lunchtime just. Oh, okay. All right. Well, maybe we'll just. Well, Kayla and I may head to Universal early because we want to catch Maleficent. So we're kind of just winging what we're doing. So keep us posted once you guys get motivated, and then we'll let you know where we're at and try to catch up tomorrow. Oh, fun. Well, good luck, Michelle. I hope you have a safe flight and get in on time and all that good stuff. And hopefully we'll be able to see you tomorrow. All right. So I should have spun this around more, but there it is. That is the Shining painting. Very abstract-y. And Terry, I'm throwing this at you later. So hopefully it doesn't look too bad. Please let me know if you guys liked this view better than usually the camera is that way, kind of farther away. So let me know if you like this view a little bit better. I'm going to sleep on the flight. Oh, okay. Well, that works. I don't sleep on planes that well. I can kind of sleep a little bit, but not that great. Oh, well, thank you. So yeah, it's this is for sale. It's $20 plus shipping and handling. If anybody would like to purchase it, please let me know. Thanks, guys. Um, yeah, not too bad. It's a painting number 91. So 9 more to go to hit my goal for 2019. Um, so yeah, I think that's it. I gotta go pack and help Bunny pack, and the dimensions are good in the painting. Oh, cool! Thank you. Yeah, not bad for never doing something like that and kind of messing with it. It was a little bit harder than I thought. But yeah, it's a painting. So I hope you guys have a good weekend. I hope you enjoy your time. Don't work too hard. Like I said, there'll be a little bit of radio silence from me. I'll try to do my normal posting here and there, or at least post once a day, let you know what Bunny and I are getting up to and all that good stuff. But I'm going to go enjoy my 5-year wedding anniversary with the wife and go check out Florida. Hopefully, my main thing is eating. Thank you, Jen. I want to try some new food places that we have not been able to try yet. Hey, Trent, how are you? So yeah, I want to try some new food and stuff like that. Places that we've been, we got to go here, and we haven't gotten to. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I will catch you guys next week. Make sure to check out JBauerart on all social media, jbauerartshop.com for all your purchasing needs. If you want to buy this painting, shoot me a message, $20 plus shipping and handling, and it is yours. Safe flight, Michelle. Thank you. Hanging with Web Show, Kitchen Killers, Terry, Kyle, Kim, Kevin, Mia, Jen. All of you are freaking awesome. I love every single one of you. As always, a huge, giant shout out to Terry. Terry is one badass dude. Most of us have never met him. He lives all the way in freaking Ireland, and he has been trying to help us all get our names out there more and get things going and all that good stuff. So please, give Terry a thank you and some love. We appreciate it. Hell no, Jen, with a capital H. Not gonna happen. All right, guys. Later. Have a good one.